and I'm the founder and CEO of Elite Products, one of the largest product company in the world. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to listen to my pitch today. The product that I'm going to be revealing today is one of the best products that my company has ever created in its 20 years history. It has been named the best emerging product of 2013 by the Globe and Mail and Time magazine. Today, I'm asking for $200,000 for 10% of my company. I want to tell you a little bit about myself before going into the slide deck. My passion for entrepreneurship began when I was just a child. Other children said that they wanted to become astronauts or teachers. I wanted to become an entrepreneur. Why? Because I wanted to help thousands of people through the product or the company that I create. My father has always told me that, son, entrepreneurship isn't just about making money. It's about creating value for society, to become a social entrepreneur. So without further ado, let's continue into our journey. Please take a few seconds to admire this product, this creation, the noodle cooler. You know, a lot of the times we want to eat our noodles, but they're simply too hot. I'm sure that a lot of you have experienced that. So the noodle cooler allows you to cool the noodles. It's quite self-explanatory. However, the surprising thing, like most entrepreneurial products, is that no one thought of it before. And we saw that need, and we created this noodle cooler. Very easy. It attaches to a chopstick, and it simply cools your food. What could be easier? Who are we selling to? Well, we're selling to all of these people who are in Asia or the Middle East. These people want to eat noodles, but it's simply too hot. If you look at the geography, the weather in which they live is so hot, how can they eat noodles? So on top of that, they have to deal with this problem, right? And so this is our market. The thousands of people in the world who haven't even been experienced to the taste of noodles, they want to eat that, but they can't. It's so hot, but our product solves the problem for them. The financials. How much can we make? Well, as you can see from here, there's a lot of fluctuation. But what I'm going to be focusing on is this orange line right here. We are right here. Because of lack of funding, our company dipped down a little bit. We are right here. If we get round 1 funding, our profits will increase. Over there on the top is when, if we fail to get round 2 funding, then our profit may decrease. So, if we get your round 1 funding today, our profit will be able to go to that point. And from there on, if we get round 2 funding, then our profits will soar even further. So this is, a lot of these other charts are for some of our other products. I think the financial person in our company made a little bit of a mistake there by putting all these graphs on there, but we'll have to discuss that with him. So who's on our team? Well, we have these students, and we actually have a very unique concept of hiring team members. We don't just hire college interns for our summer positions, we also hire students who have just graduated from middle school. Why? Because it gives them the opportunity to experience the corporate environment. And furthermore, it gives us the opportunity to get very creative ideas. You know, children and teens, they have a lot of creativity locked up inside them. And through our program, we basically recruit these students, very talented middle school students, and then we allow them to work with our company. The X Factor. So what is this showing? This is our competitor, this is us. You know, we're kind of taunting them, but this is kind of our competitive spirit. You know, I mean, as you can see, the girl's making that little face, but this is how we've always operated. We're competitive, but we're also socially responsible, but this is the drive. So, the conclusion. We basically researched this market really well. You know, the geography in the Middle East is quite hot, and we've done a lot of market research. We've talked to the people, we've validated our product. We've actually even released the product, however, due to some lack of financials, we weren't able to take it to the top. So, we've got this thing. We just need your money. And if you go on our site right now, I'll actually send you a free product so that you can actually feel this product and see how it functions. Thank you so much. Any questions? Yes.
Yeah, I'm really passionate about social entrepreneurship, so I felt an instant connection when you opened up. So, I was wondering if you could maybe talk a little bit more about the noodle cooler with respect to social entrepreneurship and what that looks like.
No, definitely. I think the idea behind we're living in a globalized world. However, if some of the people in this world aren't able to access the cuisines and the food of other people, it's quite unfortunate. And what we want to do is introduce that food to other geographic regions. Food is quite an interesting concept. And I've been doing a lot of study on this with my management team as well. I mean, food allows us to become more open-minded. By sharing these different cuisines with other people who have never tasted noodles before, we're giving them an opportunity to not only taste new food, but also get introduced to a new culture. And that's what I think the noodle cooler allows you to do. Yes?
Going back to your product, it looks like it's used on chopsticks. I don't know about anyone else here, I may look refined, but I'm a mess with chopsticks. So my noodles generally end up on my shirt, in my hair, everywhere but in my mouth. And looking at your target market, it looks like it might be someone like me. So I'm wondering how we're going to teach everyone how to use these chopsticks.
The beauty of that product is that there's an adjustable thing where it attaches to the chopstick. So it can also be used on spoons or other utensils. It's very versatile, and that's what we try to do. We try to create an affordable product. We try to introduce new concepts into new geographic regions, and it's very versatile. We know that a lot of the people in those geographic regions are not affluent. Many live in destitution. So by introducing this product that's very versatile, not too expensive, we're allowing it to be used on spoons, forks, anything. Yes.
I think it's a unique product, and my first concern would be the fact that your target market actually looked like they're a bit malnourished, and you're just speaking about that. Now, when you're putting the fan on top of these chopsticks, you're potentially increasing the weight of the product, of the chopsticks, 5-6 times. What sort of effect do you see that having on the wrists, ligaments, and injuries that potentially might spawn from introducing this product?
We actually have 2 doctors on our team who deal with this kind of thing. One's an orthopedist, and another one is a specialist in these types of things. Even in our own company, we try to prevent things like carpal tunnel syndrome and a lot of these others, because our employees are working on the computers all day. So we take that into consideration, and that's a great question, actually. We feel that our product is quite lightweight. It doesn't have any metal, too much metal parts. It's made out of plastic. So it's not too heavy, and we've actually consulted and done some field testing with the product. We've seen from the data that there is no problem in terms of injury or fatigue or anything like that. Yes?
Just 2 quick questions on your financials. Where did you get the $2 million valuation from of your company right now? And why do you predict that after this first round of funding, profits going to fall off and the company will fail without a second round of investment?
Our company has been in business for over 20 years, right? And I think our company is not in that state that we're worth $2 million. It's just because of there's a lot of knockoff products being made, and that has taken away some of our kind of market share. And that's why our company has declined a bit in recent years. But this product will allow us to go into emerging markets and sell a very cheap product and compete with some of those people who are creating knockoff products from our products. And the emphasis that we spend on research and development on creating these products, we've actually patented that design. We believe that if we get your funding, then we'll be able to mass produce it and sell it to our target market. And so that's why, because we've been in the business for 20 years and because of our accountant has done a lot of research on this, we're worth $2 million easily.
Well, the second part of his question was, why do you need round 2 funding? And if we're giving you $200,000 today, where's round 2 funding going?
Oh, because we expect that the demand is going to increase rapidly once we introduce the product into that market. So we'll need more money in order to mass produce that product and eventually go into other markets as well where they have not been introduced to noodles or where it's very hot, such as South America or India.
One quick question.
Pretty cool.
It runs on batteries?
Well,
It looked like there was a battery compartment of some sort.
it didn't look like that. However, it actually runs on solar panels.